Hi everyone, welcome to FanChatTV. Today we have, of course, the match between Manchester United and Norwich, or Norwich and Manchester United. Of course, they're playing at Carrow Road. So if you would like to stay tuned with us, please be patient and we'll be soon starting the live stream in a minute. So my name's David, of course, and welcome to FanChatTV. The match is about to get underway live on air. So like, follow, and this is FanChatTV. Hi everyone, welcome to FanChatTV. Today we have the match between Norwich City and Manchester United for an FA Cup next round place, of course. And yes, it is going to be an interesting match. Obviously, I'm doing the live stream solo today. Aaron is currently busy, so I will be doing it solo. Now, for Norwich versus Manchester United, I think the teams have been already announced. I just need to check that in a second. Yes, the teams have been already announced. I'm not sure of the formations, but I will read out the teams to you guys. So, from start to finish, from the goalkeeper, obviously, to strikers, I'm just going to share this with you now at the moment. So, we have Man United, Romero in goal, of course, replacing De Gea for FA Cup matches, has been shown throughout the season already. Dalot is playing Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, and Bailly. Fred, Mata are in the middle. Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay, Lingard, and Igalo. Obviously on the bench, there is David De Gea, Pogba, Martial, Rashford, Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Greenwood, Matic, and Williams. For Norwich, Tim Krul, Godfrey, Aarons, Klose, Lewis, Roop, Teti, Campbell, McLean, Pookie, and also Buendia. And then we have Vrancic, Leitner, Hernandez, Slipperman, Tribal, Demick, Duda, McGovern, and Ida in the squad for Norwich. Obviously, today it's going to be an interesting match between these two sides. Looking forward to it very much so. Fahim obviously says meow, one of our resident viewers on FanChatTV. Today, like I said, no Aaron today with me, but I will be doing the match. Obviously, it's going to be live on BBC One, which is perfect. No Now TV player, no Virgin Media, mumbo jumbo. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. Oh, sorry guys, had to sneeze there. But today, obviously, we have a good match lineup. Obviously, today it is the FA Cup. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, it's the quarter-final clash. Whoever gets through here, obviously, is into the semi-finals. So let's see how everything's going to be doing. It's obviously Carrow Road. Once the quarter-finals is over, then everything is played in Wembley for the FA Cup, obviously, semi-finals and final. Now, thank you, Fahim. Sup? Well, I'm good. Sup? Good. Sup, good. That's what I'm saying. So if you're on Facebook, guys, make sure you follow us. Give us a massive follow. Make sure you're staying on us with at least more than 3 to 5 minutes would be great. It's obviously going to help our channel grow and help, obviously, us do more live streams like this one. So, obviously, with the match just about to get underway, it's going to be an interesting tie between both teams. It's going to be, yeah, let's see what happens with Norwich and how they approach this game. I think Man United are going to win. Post your predictions below, guys. Post prediction below, and let's see what you are going to be making of this match and what will be the score at the end of this one. Oh, the customary Red Bull here, mate. Customary Red Bull. That's what I'm talking about. So, guys, it's going to be very, very soon. We're about to kick off. It's just under 25 minutes away. which is super, super good. We're thinking of maybe doing Instagram streams in the future. Let us know if you would like to see us on Instagram doing a stream in another format. Andrew Watkins says 7-0 to United. Thank you very much, Andrew, for your contribution to FanChatTV. We have Fahim saying Norwich 0, Man United 2. Our prediction, which is my prediction, will be Norwich 0, Manchester United 3. There we go. That's our predictions, guys. So make sure you post your predictions below and let us know what you're thinking of this match and what's the actual what's gonna happen during the match. Obviously, who's gonna be the top scorers. Obviously, Pukki's the main danger for Man United, as we all know. But let's see how the rest of the team fares, of course, during this game. Obviously, it's FA Cup, so it's kind of a... It's not so big as the Premier League, but, you know, it's FA Cup still. FA Cup has been in with us for generations, so it's going to be... it's one of the oldest League Cups in the world. Obviously, with the Copa del Rey. And, yeah, it's going to be an interesting match to see. So, Mario Dabdoob, how are you? I also had the Chinese the other night, and they charge... So, Mario is one of our resident viewers. Thank you, Mario, for joining back here, obviously, on the stream. He had a Chinese the other night, and they charged £2.40 for flipping prawn crackers, mate. Flipping prawn crackers for £2.40. Can you believe it? It's an outrage, that is. An absolute outrage. I remember when I went to a Vietnamese restaurant, and I think it was, you know, pho, the soup that you get in a Vietnamese restaurant. It's obviously it's a soup, like it's soup with noodles and either beef or chicken or a mix of meats and meatballs and all kinds of stuff. You can have vegetarian as well if you're vegetarian. And yeah, outrage. I mean, I think it was like £12 or something, £13 or something for a bloody soup. Can you believe it? A soup, £12? Not on, mate. That's what I'm saying. Not on. What's your what's your favorite? What's your favorite takeaway? Let's put that question. Oh, I put favorite takeaway. It's favorite takeaway, guys. What's your favorite takeaway in the comment section? Obviously, let's get some chat going. Obviously, before the match starts, and let's get some banter. So, obviously, pho. Let's show what pho is. So pho is this. This is what pho is, yeah? This is what pho is. Open image in new tab. There we go. So this is what pho is, guys, yeah? Let me put it on the stream so you can see it. This is what pho is. It's like a soup mixed with like meats and stuff. Yeah, so it's got like meat and like lemon. It's a nice, really nice broth. I mean, the pho's have amazing broth. I think pho broth minimum needs to be done for 24 to 48 hours, which is like incredible, obviously, and very rich flavor. So yeah, talking about food. Food is it's always a good subject for me. Always a good subject. Obviously, Aaron used to be a chef, so he can agree with what pho is and so forth. Obviously, I'm a ramen man. I love me ramen noodles. But yeah, everything's all good when it comes to food, I tell you. So obviously, in under 20 minutes, we have the match kicking off between Manchester United and Norwich. All important FA Cup tie, semi-finals, and let's obviously look at some of the players. Obviously, we have good old. Oh, what's happened there? I think it's there. There it is. Open link image in the new tab. There we have. Okay, so today, obviously, Sergio Romero is starting on the actual team today instead of David Hare. What are your thoughts on this? Is it just because, obviously, cup games? Mario Dabdoob says, mine, David, is called Chinese. What's yours? It has to be Greek, of course. Yogi. I want match Man United. What is your food? I'm just talking about food in general, mate. Just food in general. It's a little. We have a little banter session before the match starts. If talking about food is always good, mate. So let's leave it at that. Obviously today, Romero starts as the keeper. What's your thoughts on Romero? What's your thoughts on Romero, guys? Obviously starting the match today, live here on FanChatTV. Obviously, he is. I think he's mostly chosen for cup games, of course. It's a good keeper. It's a good keeper, but sometimes he doesn't make the occasional error like David De Gea does anyway. So, maybe this is time for Romero to prove himself. Obviously, he's been at the club for quite a time now. So maybe it's time for Romero to prove himself. Obviously, during the game. Obviously, it's not a tough game, I would say, but anybody going to Carrow Road is obviously going to face tough opposition in Norwich. Obviously, the match is starting just under 20 minutes to go, guys. I have a Red Bull here because obviously my throat's going to be very thing. Okay, let's see if anybody can get this, guys. This will be a great one. So we're going to throw up some curveballs here. Everybody's probably going to... I'm going to go from hard, easy to hard, guys. Some curveballs here. Can anybody... You're the best. Thank you, Andrew Watkins. Thank you very much. Can anybody name every single player on this, and then we'll go for another few. Can everybody name every single player? Name every player. We're going to go generational game here. Generational game. Name every player from right to left, guys. There we go. So if you name every player from right to left, guys, I think this one's an easy one, mate. Not the hardest one. This is obviously the Champions League winning side, guys. This is the exact Champions League winning side, the one that beat Chelsea, of course. So name every player from right to left, and let's see who gets it bang on first. I want to test everybody, and then we're going to go through a few Man United squads, obviously. Today, seeing is a Man United stream. If you name every player from right to left, I will put on the next one, and then we can do that again. So for me, obviously this Man United squad was probably the last best Man United squad. Obviously the one that won the Champions League against Chelsea. Very intense penalty shootout when Terry completely fluffed his lines and allowed Ronaldo, of course, to step up. Take his penalty, which is great. Obviously Van der Sar played a big part, obviously, in that game as well. That Champions League winning side, really strong team. For me, obviously Ronaldo's a standout player. Obviously Wes Brown is there as well. We got Rio Ferdinand. Obviously Vidic. Van der Sar, and then I'll let everybody else name the rest of the players here. Everybody can name the rest of the players. Obviously, do you know what? You don't contemplate it, but Wes Brown has been a Man United player for ages before he retired in, I think it was 2011. Been a Man United player for absolute ages. 200. Yeah, I got the screen up here. 232 appearances for Man United. Incredible. Wes Brown, when they won the Champions League, their first Champions League trophy, he was in that squad. Can you believe it? It's a generational game. Of course, Scholes was there as well. But apart from Scholes and Wes Brown, nobody else was featured in that squad. Maybe, obviously, Ryan Giggs was on the bench at that time as well. During the Champions League, so it's absolutely crazy. It's a great squad. We obviously maybe if people are writing down in the comments, that's fine. Let's go for another team. Let's go for another team. Let's do... Let's do this team here. Let's do this team here. Obviously, this isn't an Arsenal team. This isn't an Arsenal stream. But if you can name this team as well, that'd be great. So here we go. So this team here, guys, I'm going to zoom in. So we have, obviously, from right to left, Emmanuel Petit, Dennis Bergkamp, David Seaman, Keown, Adams, Vieira, and Nelka's there. Wow. And then we got Nelka, we got Lee Dixon, Nigel Winterburn, Overmars. Is that... Who's that on the bottom right? Is that Pires? That can't be Pires. Who's that on the bottom right? Wait a sec. Who's that on the bottom right? I can't really tell. Where did Pires start for Arsenal? No, it wouldn't have been Arsenal. That's not Arsenal. That's not Pires. That's incredible. I don't even know who that is. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. So just under 15 minutes, obviously, to kickoff. Much appreciation whoever's joining the stream at the moment. We have 25 viewers across both platforms, so it is much appreciated. We are live, obviously, right on air. If you're staying with us, amazing. If you are on Facebook, make sure you follow us on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, make sure you follow us on Facebook for other content that we could be streaming on both sections. Today we have Man United squad, obviously looking very tasty to face Norwich. Not your full strength. Pogba is on the bench today. But today the squad is as follows, and we've got the actual lineups and how they're playing as well. So I'm going to be sharing that on screen. So if you can see here, guys, Tim Krul, Aarons, Godfrey, Klose, Lewis, McLean, Tetty, Roop, Buendia, Cantwell, and Pukki. And Man United are also lining up with a 4-2-3-1. Romero, Harry Maguire, and Bailly in the centre. Diego Dalot on the right-hand side. Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Scott McTominay, number 39, playing as probably defensive midfielder with Fred. Juan Mata, Bruno Fernandes, Lingard. It's actually going to be interesting seeing Juan Mata and Bruno Fernandes link up. Everyone was talking about Pogba and Bruno Fernandes, obviously. But I think Juan Mata and Bruno Fernandes is going to be an interesting combo there. Lingard is actually playing on the left. And then they got Igalo, obviously, up front, ready to tuck in the goals. But for anything that's... obviously, Man United, this is their last chance of winning a trophy this year. And FA Cup is the last chance of winning anything at all. We've got David De Gea, Paul Pogba, just for good measure. Anthony Martial, who banged in a hat-trick in the last game against Sheffield United. Marcus Rashford, Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Greenwood, Matic, and Brandon Williams. Substitutes for Norwich, Vrancic, Leitner, Hernandez, Stipperman, Tribal, Diemic, Duda, McGovern, and Ida. So both, obviously, those players we're all lining up, guys. It's soon going to be starting. I'm just going to be turning on BBC One now for the match, which I can watch live here. Perfect, thank you very much. So Ian Wright, obviously Ian Wright, Alan Shearer, and Gary Lineker, obviously in the studio. BBC, the old BBC. I love watching BBC stuff, mate. Love it, absolutely love it. So obviously, whilst they're going on and talking about the match, I'm also going to be talking about the tactics. I think they're going to deploy. I think Solskjaer's going to go all out. He's not going to give a toss about what's happening with that team. I think they can go about all out. Lingard has got a point to prove, obviously. Being the leftovers from the Man United squad, usually. Bruno Fernandes always in the middle. And Juan Mata, yeah, like I said, him and Bruno Fernandes looking going to be a strong partnership for this match. So, guys, if you're looking to follow play-by-play reactions to this match, make sure you follow us, FanChatTV live here. The match is about to get underway. Make sure you check us live on air, like, follow. And this is FanChatTV. So, if you obviously with us, guys, little Nelson Vivas. Oh, yes, Nelson Vivas. Oh, mate. Gone. Football fan focus, mate. You are a legend. You are a legend. It is. It is Nelson Vivas. Wow, mate. That is some really, really, really... Mate, you need to feature on this show sometime. Because that is some football brains right there. Well done. Well done. Andrew Watkins, who you want to win? Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Great. That's great football knowledge, mate. Who do you want to win? Obviously, being mates with Aaron, I might as well just root for Man United here. But, no, I'll be unbiased in this game. I'll be unbiased. So I'll do play-by-play commentary for the whole match. Obviously... scene. Obviously, me and my Norwich players not too familiar, so I am scrubbing up my Norwich knowledge here. Obviously, with the back four, the middle, and obviously the front. Obviously, Pukki's not the hardest person to recognise because obviously slaphead, but yeah, it's going to be looking good so far for Manchester United. So, guys, we are literally 110 followers away from 1,000. We want to reach that goal today. I want to reach that goal so badly. Oh, it's Aaron. I didn't know it was Aaron, mate. yeah, it is Nelson Vivas. I just checked it. I did check it. Yeah. Obviously, Nelson Vivas played a little while for Arsenal, 3 years. 40 appearances. Came from Argentina, of course, from Boca Juniors. Yeah, he actually scored no goals, but yeah, that's great knowledge, Aaron. And I said you should feature in this show, and you're already on the show, which is awesome already. Yeah. So today, obviously, Manchester United just about to kick off, and we're looking at obviously, looking at it from my point of view, I think Manchester United will win 3-0 easily and comfortably. I don't think it's going to be trouble for them. But, never know. Norwich in an FA Cup. There's been worse. There's been shockers before in FA Cup history. So, this is Man United's last chance of winning a trophy. Last chance of winning a damn trophy. That's what I'm saying. So BBC are just commentating on Bruno Fernandes, obviously 25-year-old midfielder, showing these play-by-plays. Obviously, this is against I think it was Norwich last time. That was an incredible goal. That's a nice one. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, they're showing Bruno Fernandes, guys. BBC at the moment. It's good stuff. The thing about Bruno Fernandes, his vision is amazing. It's great vision here. They're just showing his pass. Obviously, here against Man City. Obviously, just... That's why I compared him first to Iniesta. Because he's a similar type of player. So when Iniesta, true story, and this is what Guardiola and Xavi, players like Xavi, like Iniesta, Zidane to some extent, even Zidane was miles ahead of everybody else. With, let's say, players like, I don't know, Pirlo, even though he was more of a regista and stay back. But in the early career, Pirlo was pretty much more of an attacking midfielder and used to play more on the front line as well. Players like, I don't know, if you go backwards, Players like Paul Scholes, players even in their earlier career. Mate, Real Madrid have tons of them from my team, tons of them, and including like Guti. Exactly, Guti, just to name another one. These type of players are valuable to any club, valuable to any single club in the world. The difference between having a type of this player and not having a type of player is light and day. If you look at Liverpool, for example, they don't really have that type of register, that kind of person who's got the vision like crazy, because they play different style. They play more counter-attacking football, really fast pace, breaking with pace with Salah, Mane, Bobby. That's a different type of style. Barcelona is kind of not struggling at the moment. Obviously, they're second in La Liga, but Barcelona have struggled ever since. Then they're not the same type of team as what is with ball, because without Iniesta, without Xavi, they don't have that type of player anymore. Real Madrid do in some way. Obviously, Modric. They do have Cruz who can pick out a pass left, right, and centre. So if you're looking at teams like a person like Bruno Fernandes, he is that typical player, the person that can pick out a pass. Basically, what Guardiola used to say is Iniesta, before receiving the ball, he already knew where 4 or 5 players were around him. That takes a special talent to pass first time upon receiving it. So we're talking about today's game and the pace of it, but everybody needs a player like that. Every team needs a player like that to even be successful in some elements. Obviously, with Chelsea, for example, at the moment they don't really have that player. Maybe Ross Barkley could develop into that kind of player for them, but for me, they don't have that kind of player. Man United do. So next season, they could be a team to watch. You never know. Man City have always had De Bruyne. And De Bruyne is that type of player. He is probably the best in the world at doing what he does in that kind of specific role. That number 10 role. Number 10 role with a bit more deep thought play. So, for example, he would go back to receive the ball and then work with the team to make sure and ensure that every player is playing their part and in their right positions. Henry typically said it on Monday Night Football when he was interviewed by Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville. He said Guardiola specifically lined up his team so every single person would play exactly the position. They cannot move out that box area. Always trust your teammates to deliver the right ball. Obviously, Iniesta and Xavi had a bit more freedom. So obviously the teams are coming out, guys. We're looking obviously at a very physical Norwich side, even though they have not been playing well at all. The Canaries obviously coming out. Yeah, the rain's kind of stopped this time. So in England, so it's going to be an interesting game. So, guys, it's about to kick off, guys. I'm going to be doing play-by-plays to this match. And make sure you comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. And, yeah, keep locked with us on Facebook and YouTube, guys. Much appreciated. So, it's just under 10 minutes to go, guys. Just under 10 minutes to go. So Norwich, confirmed team here on BBC. Krul, playing in goal. Aaron's on the left-hand side. Godfrey, Close, and Lewis. Buendia as a CDM. Teti, McLean, Roop. Cantwell, Buendia, and... Sorry, no, Buendia not playing CDM as an attacking mid. McLean, Teti... BBC done some weird thing there. Pookie up top. Obviously, Camwell on the left-hand side and Rib on the right-hand side. Now, for Manchester United, Sergio Romero is obviously starting in goal. Dalot, Bailly, Maguire and Shaw. McTominay and Fred obviously in defensive midfielder with Bruno Fernandes, Lingard, Mata and Igalo playing up top. So the match is about to get underway, guys. Make sure you keep locked on with FanChatTV and comment as much as possible, guys. Let us know your thoughts during the game. Obviously, this game is being shown on BBC One, so make sure you stay with us while you watch the match, and then you'll be able to hear play-by-plays from myself. Obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just doing the customary handshake. I think every single game, obviously home game, obviously needs a hand clap gesture. Remember those fallen from COVID-19, and obviously still abiding by the rules. Maybe until the government releases that on July the 4th. So, guys, we have 21 viewers on Facebook. Thank you very much for joining. Make sure you comment, guys. Make sure you comment. We want to hear your comments live and air. Obviously, I can pull up comments like this. And, yeah, you'll be featured comments on the screen, guys, for us to read out live here, right here with FanChatTV. Cool. So, I think they're going to take the knee now. So, Norwich about to kick off, guys. Norwich playing from right to left. And Man United playing from left to right. Okay, I can put it in a small screen and then go into my streaming software. There we go. Perfect. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The referee just completely ignored the countdown. Didn't bother. So there's a knee there. Cool. So Norwich here obviously kicking off on the right-hand side. So, guys, obviously we have Stephen Wilson as commentators for BBC and the one and only Jermaine Penis. Absolute. I just despise that guy, mate. Compared to like Ian Wright and Alan Shearer, mate. Just like as a pundit, as a commentator, he's horrible. Like everybody else is miles ahead of him. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. There we go. Right hand side here. Dalot coming forward. Yeah, Dalot hasn't been really featured on the squad too much. Obviously favouring the one and only Wan-Bissaka. But yeah, Dalot maybe he can prove himself here in the FA Cup tie. Obviously, it's a chance to rest players. I think they still have that 5 substitution. McTominay tried to hit it over here, but it's not. It's cleaned up by Buendia, who's just left it out for a goal kick. So here at Carrow Road today, obviously no fans in the stadium due to regulations by the government, but obviously they have the coach and staff on the bench waiting for instructions and waiting for the all-important water breaks at the 20th minute, which is going to be sometimes disrupts the rhythm. It sometimes disrupts the rhythm of the game itself. And it depends how Norwich will take this match, actually. Pukki's just been knocked down, I think it is, by Fred there. Scott McTominay's got the ball here. Out on the right to Juan Mata. Juan Mata hits it over. A little dinking ball to Diego Dalot, but it ran a bit too far. Let's see how they adjust to this. So let's see how Bruno Fernandes and Juan Mata adjust to this match here. There we we go. So it's Norwich 0, Man United 0. Obviously, I'm going to try and read out all the comments as much as possible. Muller Samuel Sam Motsekwa says Norwich 1, Man United 3. Johan said, I want to watch United so bad, but I can't. It's on BBC. I think BBC are the only ones who have the right to this match. Usually, FA Cup games is primarily BBC and BT Sports, I think it is. So Maguire passes out to Bailly working on the right to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay bring it forward here. Obviously, Pogba, Martial, Rashford are all on the bench today. Possibly going to be bringing them on if just in case they're in trouble and maybe need a few more heads in there to disrupt proceedings. So Pogba here, obviously looking not worried on the bench, but he's looking anxious to get on. I think he's changed his character a bit, Pogba. Here we go on the left hand side here. Pukki's just got the ball here, but no, he's been dispossessed again by Maguire. Bruno Fernandes to Scott McTominay. Obviously, Lingard is playing today on the left. I'm not sure how he's gonna adjust to not playing for quite a while, but it's depends really how Lingard plays. Lingard is neither here or there. He's kind of in between. There we go, Bailly there. Obviously, Norwich at the moment. Obviously, this is their chance to get into potentially a semi-final of a cup. So I think they're taking this definitely very, very seriously. Mata here, passing in the middle to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes here to the right, but it's been dispossessed here by Norwich. Buendia's just bringing it forward. And Fred's there, just dispossessed Buendia there. Buendia in Spanish actually means good day, so it's a very unusual name to have. Dallo here working on the right. Back to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay tries to bring the ball forward here, but it's been cleared out by the Norwich back line. Aaron's here on the left there. Tries to do a little chip ball here. But Bailly's cleared it. Oh no, Bailly's just taken it out himself, and it's fouled here. Kane McLean tried to just nip at his legs. I think Bailly did that on purpose, to be honest. But no, he actually did it on purpose, McLean. I don't know what he was doing. He just done a little shove there, and then Bailly just went over like a sack of potatoes. Incredible stuff. Bailly just looks just so dishonest when he just got up. He's like, yeah, I got that on purpose, mate. No worries. No worries. Fred here been trying to work it out, obviously, but it's Bailly just being dispossessed again here. Norwich here on the attack. Really bad play by Eric Bailly there, just giving the ball away needlessly. Not even concerned about who was around him at the time. Pukki obviously had the chance, not the chance to shoot, but look again being dispossessed here by maybe his match routine is not yet there. Obviously being out for such a long period of time. Oh, another strong weird pass here. I've got Igalo, lovely chested down here. Lingard's waiting. Lingard tries to take a little, tries to do a finesse into the top right corner. Did not pull it off at all, and it's been blocked out for a corner for Manchester United. Thank you. Yeah, he did dive. Yeah, he did. That was a lovely dive. Can I watch it, Johan? It's on BBC. It's on BBC, guys. It's on BBC One. Luke Shaw hits it over here. Maguire tries to hit it back here, and Krul's just been nudged over by Igalo there. Good hands from Krul, obviously, just to safeguard that ball from getting into the back of the net. But it is still 0-0 at the Carrow Road. Maguire, good header there, back post. Obviously, trying to get Igalo into the mix, but didn't prove to be that of a good ball because Krul obviously got his hands to it. So yeah, it's back in. So it's 0-0 here, guys. Back here. Scott McTominay's just regathered possession. Here we go on the left-hand side. Aaron's. Okay, Lewis here now. Lewis here on the left-hand side. Little chip back ball. Lingard just back doing his defensive duties, and he definitely needs a haircut. Him. Wow. You can't wait for Lingard to get his trims and start doing all his dancing again. Little Igalo just whips it over to the right-hand side here. Dallow's bringing the ball forward. Bringing the ball forward here, guys. Scott McTominay on the right-hand side. Dallow just does a little step over, tries to bring it over. But Dallow, he's just reclaimed it again. Oh, it's been passed into wrong feet there. And Norwich are lucky there that that pass didn't go anywhere else apart from a throw-in. Mistake there by Closer, of course. Here we go. Maguire bringing it forward, but that's a poor pass, is it? No, it's not actually. I think it was Luke Shaw there on the left-hand side who tried to make the overlapping run ahead of Lingard, but it was disrupted by Norwich there. Godfrey passes back to Krul. And it's hit out for Man United to reclaim it back into their fence. We're 10 minutes in, guys. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, guys. Make sure you do that. We're much appreciating any follow we get on Facebook. It's much, much appreciated. We are 100 followers, 105 followers away from reaching 1,000 followers on Facebook. Cool. De Gea, Matic obviously sitting on the bench there. Cool. Apologies for any shouting in the background. Yeniger Ayalu, hi. I can't see. You can't see me? We can't see the match. We won't be able to see the match, guys. You won't be able to see the match. I can't stream BBC. That's the worst. That'd be the worst move made in history, football history, if we start showing BBC's streams. Funny stuff. So Dalot here, obviously onto Fred. Fred passes it out to right hand. So great pass here to Lingard. Lingard switched over to the right hand side temporarily. He's just inverted his positioning there. Oh, it's a corner to Manchester United. Cantwell just brought it out. Possession 68-32 to Manchester United here. Mata brings it out to Lingard. Lingard, little crossover from Bruno Fernandes. Here we go. So Bruno Fernandes here, obviously on the right hand side here. Luke Shaw passes it back into the middle. Fred, Lingard, Mata. Good little interchange passing here. Obviously Bruno Fernandes bringing the ball forward here. Great pass. Lingard's little dribble, little jinking dribble there behind. I think it was Klose who didn't get a foot onto it, but Dalot tried to cross it back in to no avail. 11 minutes in, guys, and it is still 0-0 to both teams. Gala's playing actually quite well today, bringing a few players in. There we go. Bruno Fernandes tries a little finesse shot. Did not work there. I mean, Pukki's just there by himself, isn't he? He brought himself down successfully there. Lingard, little good dribble there by Lingard, and yeah. There you go. He looks very frantic when he plays. He's a bit weird. He looks so frantic. There we go. Let's make sure we get onto 110 followers, guys, on YouTube. So more 110 sorry, 105 followers more on Facebook. It'd be much appreciated. We're on 897 at the moment. We need 3 for 900 and 103 for 1,000. So it'll be lovely to see that. But at the end of the stream. Norwich. Canwell passes out to Carrow Lewis doing a little good interchange there. Norwich just can't get behind the defence there. Can't get behind the defence. Igalo here. Strongly muscling off Norwich there. McTominay brings it forward again. Diego Dallo passes the middle. Juan Mata. Into Lingard, but Lingard's losing the ball. He's losing the ball quite easily, Lingard, actually. He's not really doing well in picking up the passes and then putting it onto the next man. See Cantwell, obviously, here to Lewis. Lewis here on the right-hand side. So it's probably the most dangerous man at the moment on Norwich's team, Lewis here on the left-hand side. Really causing Dalot some problems. Dallo mixing it up here. So guys, thank you for the viewership so far. We have 12 on Facebook and 6 on YouTube. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for every single viewer that we get today. We have actually 10 on YouTube. So we have more comments, guys. Igalo, nah, get the ball. Dane Gray says, Igalo, nah, get the ball. So we're saying Igalo's not getting the ball at the moment. He's actually not getting the ball in any dangerous area, but Igalo's always been that player to work in. He's typical target man, isn't it? Igalo, trying to get in other players. Man United looking to initiate the high press here. McTominay. Crawl, and he's had to kick it away here. Back to Man United there. We'll see on the middle here. Great switch of play to Shaw. On the left hand side here now, Fred. It's looking Man United are playing well, but they're not really penetrating the defense of Norwich. Obviously, Norwich pinning all their players backwards. Cool. So we have 26 viewers, guys, on Facebook. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. And make sure you follow us, guys, on Facebook. We're looking to reach 1,000 followers by the end of the stream. We are on 900 now at the moment. We're on 900. Much appreciated. And make sure you do that, guys. I think by the end of the stream, we could reach it, guys. We could reach it by the end of the stream. If the viewership stays like this, we could, of course, reach this amazing tally of 1,000 followers on Facebook. Obviously, YouTube is there as well. If you are on YouTube, make sure to subscribe there as well. Cool, guys. Back again. Thank you very much for joining. Cantwell doing a little interchange player. Buendia on the right-hand side. Into Cantwell. Is Pookie making a run? Pookie's on the right-hand side here. He's broken free. Lewis is in the back post. Oh, no, it's a really poor ball by Pookie. It was Lewis who was waiting on the back post there. And Manchester United can break here for a counter-attack. Bruno Fernandes leads the front line. Igalo, great pass into Igalo. And he's just lost it. I think if that was Martial, it would have been a different story. I don't think Igalo has the pace to match Martial at all in any level. But, you know, he done well to shrug off a few players and make a good run. But Bruno Fernandes obviously caught it. Good little play there. And this FA Cup, do they still have mitre balls? I swear down they have mitre balls. Yeah, they do still have mitre football. Wow, I never knew that. I thought it was use Nike or anything, but they still kept the contract going with mitre. I remember I used to have a mitre ball football. I don't remember which one I had. I don't know which I had. Let me see. It was 99 mitre football. This is the one I used to have. Where is it? It wasn't even 99, it was 95 I had a mitre football. I think mitre, where was it? I think it was the Ultimax or the Cosmic one. I cannot believe this at all. There's a ball here. It's incredible. Wow, I've got to share this on the screen. Look at this football here. Does anybody have this ball? If you have this ball, it's worth £1,399. The old 1990 to 2000 Premier League official match ball. I had that ball as well. Can you believe it? It's ridiculous. Anyway, back to the match. Back to the match. These antique replicas, crazy. Lingard, of course, trying to break it into the box there, but not really doing much. It's 20 minutes gone, guys. Not much action so far. No shots on target at all. Either side. A really laboured match at the moment. And not much to talk about. If you see my commentary again, unenthusiastic, it's because there isn't much to talk about. But here we go. Lewis obviously on the left-hand side. Lewis is literally rapid quick on this left-hand side. He's causing Dalot so many problems here. But he's not really getting the right ball into the box for Norwich. Here we go on the right-hand side. Dalot. Mata. I wanted to see Bruno Fernandes and Mata do a bit more link-up play here. Obviously, they're both kind of similar in respects to their kind of play style. Luke Shaw obviously bringing out from the left-hand side. Obviously, Mata never really featured so much for the Spanish squad. Obviously, in his younger days he did, but not nowadays. Not nowadays. He's not the player that he was. I think at Chelsea was much better. It's a good little switch over here. Shaw's bringing out Fred. Oh, it's a good little back flick there by Scott McTominay. Really nice little back flick to Igalo. Igalo didn't read it at all. He just let it run through. Little good plays there by Man United. Really nice. Fred into the back. Little back flick by Scott McTominay. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff by Scott. Scotty McT. Abercrombie was quick there. Cantwell here. Cantwell. Oh, he's just been barged off the ball by Scott McTominay. And I think it's a free kick towards Norwich. Cantwell just got absolutely manhandled. And back in the 90s, football, that would have been allowed. Not these days. Not these days at all. Not these days at all. So it's a free kick here to Norwich. Dangerous ball. Could cause problems for Man United. Buendia's about to take this free kick. Buendia brings it in, but it's not. It's a poor free kick there. Really poor free kick. Aaron's just tries a wayward shot, and it's gone into the stands where nobody's sitting anymore. So it's about to take a water break, guys. Yeah, they're about to take a water break. I would also take a water break to clear my throat because I'm the only one here. So I'm about to do it. Aleston Gonçalves says Norwich 1, Man United 2 as his score prediction. So, guys, I'll be taking a water break, and yeah, we'll be back in about 2 minutes. Cool, guys. I am back for the match. Just have to get a glass of water, guys. Thank you. Apologies for the delay. Had to get a few glasses organised and ready. Obviously, Man United's back. Obviously, 0-0 here, guys. So far at Carrow Road. Cantwell on the right-hand side here. Buendia brings it forward. Matt has just been tackled there. No, but it's clean. Norwich is bringing it forward here. Cantwell's on the left. Oh, McLean tried to hit it, but it was well wayward there. A really poor decision making. I think he could have brought it out to Cantwell on the left. Obviously, Cantwell was making a run alongside him, so. Piggy on fire says Norwich 1, Man United 6. Good score prediction there, Piggy on fire. Thank you very much for your contributions. I don't think it will be that today, but let's see. Luke Shaw's trying to bring it there, but it's a corner to Manchester United. Who's going to be taking it? Lingard? Then definitely it's not going to be a goal. If Lingard takes corners, there's no goal, mate. Trust me. Never rated Lingard at all in my life. I think he's awful. I actually think Lingard is an awful footballer. He's very. He just doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything right. Bruno Fernandes taking the corner here. Nice and deep. Eric Bailly tried to do a diving header, but it was well wayward again. Well wayward. Good corner there by Bruno Fernandes. So if you're on BBC, guys, you can press the red button and have no crowd noise. But obviously BBC putting crowd noise there. And the next FA Cup tie is going to be tomorrow on BBC with Newcastle versus Man City. We're definitely going to be streaming that. Definitely not going to be streaming that because, to be honest, Man City doesn't have no fans, so I'm not streaming that team unless they play a big club. And yes, I am. I'm hindering at the thing that Man City is not a big club because it isn't. Fame, thank you very much for being concerned where I was. Just had to get a glass of water. My glass is see-through. Yeah. Jessel, we can't unfortunately show links due to copyright. We won't be showing links at all on YouTube or Facebook. This is all legitimate. So we are 80, so we're 97 people away from 1,000 and 1,000 guys on thingy. I'm going to put that as a banner, guys. Oh. There we go. We're looking for a goal to reach 1,000 followers on Facebook, guys. If you are on, let's put the link in the description. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Obviously YouTube as well, but we've already reached 1K subs on YouTube, so nearly actually 2K subs on YouTube, actually. Let me just see, actually, how many we got on YouTube. Oh, it's a goal to hit 2K on YouTube as well. Well, that's all good. It's all good. Goal to hit 2K on YouTube. Let's edit this actually. Oh, Norwich, Pookie, and he's just been cut out there by Luke Shaw. Buendia, he tried to do a 1-2 there, but Buendia's looking for a penalty that was never there. Never there, guys, unfortunately. Oh, I am muted. Sorry, guys. I was just muted on my mic. Apologies for the last 5 minutes of me speaking and nobody knowing what I was saying. So that is... it's 35 minutes, guys, into the match. FA Cup. Man United not really doing much. Norwich not really doing much. It's been a really boring half so far. Not been any attacks on goal, no shots, no Krul and Romero have been non-existent. Maybe because Norwich is sitting so deep, but Aaron is just bringing it down out there for Lingard, boxing him off. And I think this second half may open up. I think it's been very cagey so far. Not really any action whatsoever. And yeah, it is pretty dire at the moment. Krul about to take a goal kick. This is how the commentary is going, guys. Krul's about to take a goal kick. That's how interesting this game is so far.
Oh, the weather changed so much, isn't it?
Here we go. Lewis on the left-hand side. And yeah, Krul's received the ball back. Cantwell. Eric Bailly. Romero. Oh, it's a big, really big pass there from Maguire back to Romero. A really strange one. Yeah. So, guys, yeah, it's still 0-0. Very interesting, yeah. Very interesting. Fred here. Be dispossessed by Pookie. Pookie's bringing it forward. I know he's been dispossessed again. One Mata out on the left to Bruno Fernandes. Let's see if he can create something here. And that was absolutely poor from him as well. So it's been a dire first half, guys. 38 minutes gone and it's absolutely no action whatsoever. Very, very poor from both teams. Very, very poor. It is a crap match so far. That's all I can say. Nothing at all. Lewis here on the left-hand side. Just got to get someone to score a bloody goal here. Tim Krul on the left-hand side. Middle, Scott McTominay. McTominay here onto Mata. Mata out to Bailly. And onto Dalot here on the right-hand side. Tries to give it a little back across to the back post here. Aaron's obviously bringing it out. Tries to deliver it to Pookie, but it's just literally neither team is having even 2 to 3 touches on the ball. It's so bad. Really bad football today. Oh my god. It's just like losing the will to live here after watching this match. Absolutely losing the will to live here. Might as well fade myself from the bloody studio here. Oh god. This is ridiculous. Oh, Pookie's been... No, it's Cantwell, actually. Cantwell's been... Wow. That's the first bit of action today. A foul. Oh, that's a sprained ankle, definitely. Yeah, but he went over his foot, I think. He went over his foot already. Yeah, he was slipping. It's a little bit of a sprained ankle, maybe. Not sure, but it's the first bit of action today in the first half. Let's put that in the comments, guys. Let's put that in comments. Cantwell. Cantwell. Went down by himself. Best action of the first half. That is the best action of the first half, guys. Cantwell went down by himself, and also Bailly's falsified dive earlier on. It's a horrid match, mate. Horrid match. Mate, you have to laugh about it because it's absolutely poor, mate. It's worse than Liverpool-Everton. Actually, worse than Liverpool-Everton. If anything can top that game, will be, I think this one will do. Unless the second half that opens up. You need Pogba or something. Bring on Pogba, bring on Martial, add a bit of pace. Take off Vigalo, take off Lingard, and you'll be sorted. It's really poor again. Dalot is doing absolutely horrible job on the right-hand side. See, this is what happens when you don't field your strongest team in the bloody game. Solskjaer. This is what happens, mate. This is what happens. Horrid match. So boring. McTominay tried to bring it forward there. I think it was Buendia who brought it out there. Buendia obviously getting the ball. Yeah. I think there's maybe a bet radar situation, this one. Where I just leave the rest of the half on bet radar. Don't say anything because it's just awful the way this match is going. We're doing it for the culture, mate. We're doing it for the culture. That's what we're doing it for. We're doing it so we can reach that 1,000 mark on Facebook. That extra bit closer. Oh, here we go! Norwich! Oh, man, he had a chance there. That's the first bit of action. A little attack there by Norwich, obviously on the left-hand side. Lewis just to bring it in. Aarons. Nice, poor. Good defense there from Man United, though. Maguire, a good block. So it was Lewis here on the it was Cantwell actually, sorry, on the left-hand side. Little bit of run there. And it's Buendia who's just no, it's sorry, Roop who's been who took a shot there, number 7, and Maguire, great block there, very vital block there. That's been the first bit of action in the first half. They should liven me up a bit. It is smash and grab, yeah. Yeah, Jermaine Genius, man, you can be put on the reserves for the commentary as well, mate. He's more labour than me, mate. More labour than me. Romero. Yeah, he did try to clip it forward, but it was nothing there. When you play Norwich, you got to expect the worst, and the worst is it's going to be a scrappy game. A really scrappy game. I think Newcastle Man City will be more interested in this actually. Man City, you're always expecting goals at least. Really poor. On the right hand side here, Aarons breaking away here from Fred. And it is a throw into Norwich here on the 45th minute, right in Man United's half here. Aaron's here on the right hand side. Wow. Cool, guys. That is pretty much the first half done. I'm going to resume, obviously, in about 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure you follow FanChatTV on both platforms, and we'll see you very soon. a long-awaited, returning back to. And, we're going to be starting doing a bit of retro gaming on FIFA, ISIS Pro 98, which we have ongoing at the moment, and we are super looking forward to it. We got the first two competitors up, Aaron and big old Matt, wearing the Wimbledon FC. Wimbledons, yeah, Wimbledons.
That's it. My roots.
Okay, before we actually kick off, we're actually going to try, because this is ISIS Pro 98. If you don't know about this game, this used to be an absolute classic on the PlayStation 1. We're going to try and guess the names of the players.
Yeah, go through the squads, guess their names, because they're all a bit facts, like, Shearer will be Schuler and all that shit.
Yeah, let's try and guess these out. Let's try and guess this. Okay,
right,
let's do it, guys.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, returning back to YouTube, of course, after to record, and we're going to be starting doing a bit of retro gaming on FIFA, ISIS Pro 98, which we have on. To it, we got the first two competitors up, Aaron and big old Matt, wearing the Wimbledon FC. Wimbledons, yeah, Wimbledons. Cool. So we're going to be. Hi guys, we are here at the FanChatTV studio.
Headquarters. HQ.
FanChatTV HQ, and we're actually returning back to YouTube, of course, after a long-awaited visit, and returning back to YouTube to record our next segments. And we're going to be starting doing a bit of retro gaming on FIFA, ISIS Pro 98, which we have ongoing at the moment, and we are super looking forward to it. We got the first two competitors up, Aaron and big old Matt, wearing the Wimbledon FC. Wimbledons, yeah, Wimbledons. Cool. So we're going to be starting off with Matt and Aaron. Matt is player 2 and Aaron is player 1.
I'm going to go for England. For my selection.
Angleterre.
I'm going
Matt?
back to my roots, and I'm going to do Nigeria. That's it. Knocking my boots, going back to my roots.
Okay, before we actually kick off, we're actually going to try, because this is ISIS Pro 98. If you don't know about this game, this used to be an absolute classic on the PlayStation 1. We're going to try and guess the names of the players.
Yeah, go through the squads, guess their names, because they're all a bit facts, like, Shearer will be Schuler and all that shit.
Yeah, let's try and guess these out. Let's try and guess this. Okay,
right,
let's do it, guys.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. We had a bit of difficulties in the tester match.
How do we check the teams?
We're gonna go in afterwards.
And then,
yeah.
Pause it like ball bags, all that sort of thing.
There we go. That's in formation, guys. Formation.
I've got to use a D-pad this time.
Formation. There we go.
Good advice at the top there.
So as you can see, guys, we have the actual two lineups here, and if you clearly see next to the names, they have all happy faces and things. That's their actual mood before their game. Remember the moods before the game.
Yeah. He's fucked, isn't he?
Look at Seaman.
He's a miserable bastard. Georgie Best at the back for Nigeria. Alright, should we go through and see?
Why is Kocha defence? No, didn't he start as a winger? As a left back?
They got two, didn't they? They got two with Kochas.
Did Kocha have a brother?
Oh, is that Amakachi? Maybe.
Daniel Amakachi. No, he's at the bottom.
Oh, Manisi.
Wasn't Carnu playing in the 1988 World Cup?
Is that it?
Carnu
should be on the bench.
Yeah,
He was at Ajax at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wait, do they have a bench in this game? Oh, they do. You have to go
Exit
down,
lane,
innit?
sorry.
Oh,
You
they
have to
do.
go down all the way.
Oh, do you?
So we've got Gary Pallister on the bench, Stuart Pearce.
Yeah, Carrow. Carrow, that's Carrow.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's-
Manaman.
That's probably Babangida, isn't it?
Look how they spelled right.
And Fowler is actually a dirty Fowler.
Ian Wright's going on the
So,
bench.
Aaron, who are you picking as your lineup, mate? Who are you picking up?
We're going for David Seaman, Tony Adams, Gareth Southgate.
Gareth Southgate, there we go. Sir.
Legend,
Sir.
the man himself, the legend.
Incy.
Big soul. yeah.
Yeah.
Incy. Graham Lassou.
Yeah. Is that Neville, yeah?
Who the fuck is that?
Jay Neville. Who's Jay Neville?
Oh, who would that be?
Yeah, wouldn't it be Phil or
Gazza,
Gary Neville?
This is fact, isn't it?
That's fucked, isn't it?
Anyway, I don't know who Jane. I'm just gonna skip
No,
it.
mate, we're just going to go for it.
Gascoigne
Yeah.
just needed a G.
Bexy.
They couldn't spell it, but you know, Backham, Sheringham, one
Yeah.
of my favourite strikers of all time, and
Yeah.
Alan Shearer.
Yeah, there we go.
But Sheringham will come off for just right.
That's it. And Matt, who are you going for,
it's
mate?
just-
The only one I'm gonna get on is I'm guessing that's Babangida.
Yeah, that's
Get
probably
him on
Babangida.
He's
for
a pacey bastard.
whoever that bastard is. I don't know. But yeah.
Akbori.
Hey, shit. Amakachi will leave.
Canu's going to
Okocha
come on
I'm
maybe in the second
assuming.
half.
Don't know who
Where's
that is.
Sunday Elise?
Maybe that would be Amaniki. I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah, but Barcelona balls. Isn't it?
Yeah, Babayaro, that is. Obviously, Georgie Best at the back.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper, who is that?
Oh, mate, but 1998, mate. We have to go back. We have to search. This team actually beat Spain in the World Cup 1998. Remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3-2.
Oh wow.
Not a
3-2.
bad team, but Spain used to be terrible back in the day.
No, Spain were actually third in the world at that time.
No way.
Yeah, they had Raúl
But,
Morientes,
you can see,
Hierro,
you know, a lot-
Zubizarreta in goal.
a lot of
Yeah, easy.
As you can see, we got we Aaron has really nicely laid out. Where did you get these from?
Really nicely laid out.
It is courtesy of
Smashed it.
Match Attack magazine.
Match attack.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So literally, I just basically.
Well, we might as well get underway.
Let's do
yeah,
it.
let's go.
England actually playing a 3-5-2.
Yeah.
That is Southgate proper.
Yeah. Well, it's Southgate inspired, but he's actually there before. So
Yeah.
at this point in time, it would have been Glenn Hoddle, and he was a 3-5-2 guy from Swindon and at Chelsea. So
Next time we're going to try and load up FIFA 99, of course, because that's the ball bag game. But this is all international here.
righty,
That has to be Neville.
it's got to be Gazza in it.
Oh, mate,
That's
that's
Neville.
He's on the stairs. This is-
Mate, that throwing was taken
I
really
think
quickly.
this is actually.
Is that a cross?
Oh yeah.
Oh, mate, lag spike.
This is actually.
Oh, what is he doing?
I thought it was a lag spike there. I think Nigeria have tons of pace in this game.
Nah,
I'm
they
guessing.
honestly don't, mate.
Alan Shearer.
They should do, but they don't.
Good bastard. So Beckham. There's Becks. I want a nice cross Becks. Oh, it was horrible.
Beckman Palace.
And I've also pressed shoot across there, which
Oh,
is
it's a
very
ball.
stupid.
Here he goes. Okocha.
That's a Kocha, mate. Oh, Kocha when he's on. Oh, mate.
Big soul.
Oh, he don't fuck about. Hey.
There's Becks.
This actually would have been a great matchup in the 1998 World Cup, to be honest.
I'm just crossing it because it's Beckham. I shouldn't be.
Yeah, no, you always should do that, mate. You've done the right thing.
I think Matt's just going on George Weah runs all the time, mate.
Oh,
wait, he's through.
Oh!
Seaman.
Don't worry about
Seaman,
it.
mate.
Big Dave's there. Don't worry about it.
If I had Ronaldinho, I'd have fucked
Fuck
him.
all going past Big Dave. Yeah.
Unless it's a free kick from Ronaldinho.
As you can see, this is a free ponytail, so
Yeah.
we're alright.
No,
Pony
this is
and-
1998 Seaman, so he didn't have the ponytail. was it?
Yeah, he was just pony.
Oh, Beckham, look at Becks. Through, oh,
Ooh,
oh.
keeper. Whoever you are.
Boru. George Best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man like George Best. There we go, Graham. So, oh, skins them
Oh,
both.
mate.
Skins them both. Go on, so free ball. Oh,
Oh, he got a bit cocky, did he?
George Best.
So,
George
Georgie
Best on the run.
Here he is.
This commentator's not very fucking lively, is he?
it's not. It's not.
Oh, a bit of a saucy challenge there, by Georgie.
Oh, now he wakes up.
Do you reckon Best is Taribo West?
It's got to be. Yes, it totally is, yeah.
I think, to be honest, everybody in this game who actually played this game actually put Brazil and just thought, like Ronaldo, oh, fucking Beckham. Oh, that was a nice little curler. Fiendy.
Have to be saying.
Kennedy George, maybe?
Yeah, it's got to be. Gareth Southgate, the man himself, Sir Gareth.
Yeah, Sir Gareth going on a solo run here.
Sir Gal of Gate.
It's right, just right.
He's shaking him off. He's through.
All right.
Solid play by the defender.
Yeah.
Skinhead
It's
on
that
it.
skinhead.
That's a throw in.
Must not have took them long to make him.
Well, to be honest, every player looks the fucking same in this game. But this is PS1 days.
Gascoigne.
Oh, Gaza.
Oh, there's no room to shoot.
You know this game had actually no skill moves.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. The proof's in the pudding here. Oopsie.
Stomped it out.
I tell you what, this is better than FIFA fucking 2019,
Go on, Righty.
mate.
Go on, Righty, son.
The 2019
Oh,
version
keeper.
of FIFA.
The keepers are absolute animals in this game.
Yeah, I know. I tell you, that's what I'm saying. FIFA 19 has the worst keepers I've ever seen in any FIFA. This is actually better keepers. Oh, that's a 1-2.
Oh, mate, how did I do that?
L1 and X. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Mate, I tell you what, Matt is really going into defensive ways, mate.
Expert defensive.
I think before I saw the game, it was like a 4-4-2 flat, proper.
Serie A style.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sir Gareth. And Sir Gaza.
That's good ball control. A neat interchange of passes.
Omunise.
And Niki, I think that is, isn't it?
The short pass.
We're not just going to do football, guys. We're actually going to do also a bit of international track and field eventually.
Yeah, that's
When we
gonna
can
be
wire up 4 ports in this.
Multiple games.
Yeah, multiple multi-tap.
Oh, here we go. He's going to score.
Right,
He's got,
right.
Unbelievable defending from
Wait,
the
so-
manager of Nigeria.
Ian Wright wasn't in the 1990 World Cup.
No, he wasn't in the squad. He was the qualifiers. He made us qualify for it. Against, I believe he scored a goal against Poland.
The ball is passed to the left.
And Gascoigne wasn't part of the 1980 World Cup squad either.
Yeah, he had a fallout with Glenn Hoddle, didn't
Yeah,
he?
Glenn Hoddle, yeah.
Probably because he won.
I tell you what, if Gascoigne went to that World Cup, I think we'd have beaten Argentina.
He was a Ranger.
Oh, look at this guy, mate. Look at this guy. This is actually a tense match, you know. I'm trying to keep myself on the mic here, but it's. Hi guys, welcome back to FanChatTV. I'm going to be switching to my camera at the moment, obviously seeing the highlights, reminiscing about ISS Pro 98. What a game. If you want to see that full video, guys, make sure you check out on Facebook and on YouTube, guys. Actually, not Facebook. We're not having Facebook. Only on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube channel, and make sure you check it out. Obviously, back onto myself here, guys. We are back, obviously, for the half, and it's about Man United about to kick off. Igalo and Lingard. Obviously, I had a little break there watching the ISS Pro 98 old videos of ours, which is always a great video to watch. If you do want to make sure you want to watch that, guys, and make sure you check us out. Oh! Wow, what was he doing there? Bruno Fernandes tried to do a back... he just he lumped it in. I don't know what's happened. So it was Luke Shaw here. Fred, just on thing. Bruno Fernandes, he went behind him. And Bruno Fernandes just completely miscued it. Crazy. Back post here to Maguire, but it's just a bit dead. So, guys, for the first minute, there's more action than the whole bloody half. I think our ISS Pro 98 game has more action there. We're back, obviously, on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you follow us, guys, on both platforms for more content like this and more action. So we're back, obviously, in the second half, guys. So it's Norwich 0, Manchester United 0. So good statistic, guys. So Man United have had 6 consecutive seasons at the quarter-final stage of the FA Cup. It's left. Lewis here on the left-hand side. I think it's going to be a bit more of an attacking half here. Cantwell behind. Cantwell behind. And it was a good play there by Cantwell. A bit more attacking. It's more attacking than bloody the whole half gone in the first 2 minutes. Brilliant stuff on both teams. Cantwell doing a little interchange there with Rude there. Yeah, definitely, 100%. I agree with Jermaine Genius from the first time in life. Pookie back post here. Little cross into the box. And Cantwell's been trying to pick this up. Bruno Fernandes. It's a little, he's passed it into Igalo. Lingard here. Good play here by Lingard. Luke Shaw on the left-hand side here. Fred. Maguire obviously onto the left-hand side. Luke Shaw hits into the box. McTominay back onto Bruno Fernandes. Eric Bailly on the right-hand side here, but it's running a bit too far for Juan Mata. So it's a bit more exciting so far. Or am I out of focus? What's this moving behind me? Cool. Oh, Juan Mata tried to deliver a little chip ball there. Oh, Bruno Fernandes with a back flick there. Igalo's not really reading these back passes from combination of McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. Not really reading anything. I think Pogba may need to come on and just provide a bit more outlet, obviously, behind them. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Norwich showing the attack here on the left-hand side. Buendía passes it into Lewis. Lewis onto Cantwell. Cool. Juan Mata. Onto Fred. Fred out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw has space here to drive it forward. Luke Shaw still on the left-hand side here. Tries to cut it into Lingard, but it's gone out for throw-in to Manchester United. So we're still here at Carrow Road, 0-0. It's 50th minutes, guys. 40 minutes to go before the end of the half. Obviously, it's just started. Let's see who can come out on top of this game between the Canaries and the Red Devils. Fred here into the middle. Scott McTominay bringing it forward. Maguire obviously pushing up a little bit more with Scott McTominay here now. Not so laboured in the back. Luke Shaw delivers here. Igalo! And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. It's 1-0. It was a little back flick there, I think it was. Let's see what happened again. It is 1-0 to Manchester United. Little play here. Maguire obviously brings it out to the left. Luke Shaw hits a cross in. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, was it offside? No, it wasn't offside. I think it was Aarons who was keeping Igalo just onside there. No, it was Juan Mata, actually. Igalo just threads it past Tim Krul. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. Igalo done really well there to adjust his body, and obviously... Oh, Jermaine Jr. just shut up, mate. He just over-elaborates everything. Oh, with the goalkeeper could have potentially gone into him. Like, yeah, it's no shit, Sherlock, mate. So, Man United 1, Norwich deal. Let's see how this opens up. This is definitely going to have to open up Norwich a bit more here. Norwich not looking like the best of teams at the moment. Cantwell on the left-hand side here. Good little pass here. And it's a corner to Norwich by obviously clearing his lines. So Norwich City with a corner here. Let's see if the big men of Klose can maybe get his head on this. Klose obviously looking to shake up. Into the middle here. It's a good thing there. Oh, Pookie. Godfrey was obviously waiting in the middle there, but I think he was cleared out by either Maguire or Bailly there. Good one interchange here. Aaron's over on the right-hand side. Rupp obviously just trying to get him with Lingard there, but it's been cleared out for a throw into Norwich. No, it's a throw into Manchester United, sorry. Luke Shaw tries to bring it forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes here. No, Dallo on the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes here on the right-hand side. Left-hand side. Jesse Lingard tries to bring it forward. Krul claims it. So much better attacking half this side. Much better attacking half, guys. Norwich now just trying to press Man United a bit higher up the pitch here. Right by Lewis. But Pookie was actually... Yeah, Pookie blocked Lewis's shot. And it's out for a throw into Norwich. Literally the whole bottle of water here, man. That's alright. Cool, guys. I am back. Obviously, just getting more water here. I forgot to get it at half time. You got Lingard bringing the ball forward here. He's got 3 Norwich players around him. Does well to dribble around. Hits it back post there. Nobody's there. Lewis just punts it forward towards Pookie. McTominay in the middle. There's a light streak coming from somewhere. Cool. McTominay bringing out to the left-hand side of the field. To Lingard. Rupp. Now it's onto the right-hand side. Dalot's got a chance to cross the ball in. He does so. It's a little pass into Fred, I think it was, who's making a run behind there. But obviously, Closer was equal to that. So it's 1-0 so far to Manchester United, guys. It's died down a little bit from the kind of excitement of when everybody came back from the dressing rooms. Is there a light streak coming from somewhere? My green screen. I'm not sure where that is. Something here. Where is it? This thing. I don't know what that is, to be honest. I think it's the sun, obviously, on the right hand side. Here we go. Lewis bringing it forward. Pookie. He's just taking too long there, Pookie. Aarons brings it onto the right-hand side. And he's just weirdly just blocked off by Lingard. Maguire, great block again. Obviously in the centre, doing his defensive duties. Oh, I think I'm going to go to SOS now. That's better there. So Wendy on the right hand side here. Wendy just being brought back there by Maguire. It is a triple change. So Brandon Williams, Mason Greenwood, and Rashford are all being brought on at the moment. Maybe just to inject a bit of pace into this Man United squad. Nothing really happening since the goal. Just very laboured approach again. Romero hasn't had a shot to save from Norwich. That's how bad Norwich have really been throughout this whole match. Luke Shaw here. So Man United will make 3 substitutions. Mason Greenwood, Brandon Williams, and also Marcus Rashford. All coming on. Luke Shaw. Brandon Williams, of course, coming on for Luke Shaw here. Rupp is he's walking around the field. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. Oh, he's being substituted as well. So it seems like Mason Greenwood, Brandon Williams have come. I'm not sure who Mason Greenwood has come on for. Mata. Juan Mata and Diego Dalot have all come off, and Lingard is being substituted here for Marcus Rashford. So that is a bring my wish to fruition. Lingard is off. Great, get him off the field. So 3 substitutions, obviously, also allow 5 substitutions in the FA Cup as well. This could potentially go for a replay in Old Trafford if Norwich can score a goal. But I'm not sure if the FA Cup actually do replays at this late stage. I need to check. No, there is actually... Sorry. In the quarterfinals... there are no replays at this stage of the competitions. If games are level after 90 minutes, there'll be additional 30 minutes of extra time, and a penalty shootout will take place to decide the game if still level after 120 minutes. So it's a full-on extra time, guys. If it stays, if it does become a draw between Norwich and Man United, and I think it is Igalo is just literally a clash of heads there. Godfrey just literally headbutt him. Bang. Right in the back of the head. I hope this doesn't go for extra time because I need to cover it. Because it's quite laboured at the moment. It's not really doing much at all. The match is not really happening. So it's a free kick. Bruno Fernandes looking smiley. Probably going to do it there, and it's a not bad free kick, but nobody was clocking onto what Bruno Fernandes was doing. And again, Cantwell, and it's just hit too fast. McTominay's, I think, has just been... Not sure what happened there. That's a really bad challenge by McTominay. I don't know what he was doing there. Well, I don't think so, man. He could have stopped his bloody run. "25 minutes left in the half, guys. Can Norwich find himself a goal to take it to extra time?" Maguire pops it out to the left here. Rashford. Thank you for the viewership, guys. Much appreciated. We are, I think, on now... We're now at 910 followers, guys. 90 followers left on Facebook to reach that all illustrious 1,000. Out to Rashford. Rashford here on the left-hand side here. Brings the ball forward. He's got a beat. No. I thought he was going to maybe try and beat Aaron's there. Maguire here on the left-hand side. Rashford takes a little turn there. Did lose his footing. Hernandez here in the middle. Maybe Hernandez can bring a bit more physicality to the team here. Back to Buendia. Buendia tries to hit it forward to Pukki. Yeah, Pukki's got enough strength there. Back to Buendia. On the left-hand side, Lewis. It's a good block here. Cameron tried to shoot there, tried to get away, I think it was from Fred, but Fred managed to get a foot out. There we go. On the left-hand side, Lewis. Maguire's bringing it out. Maguire, I think, has been Man United's man of the match so far. He's been caused many great blocks here in the defence. Really great play so far by Maguire. Lewis just brought down this free kick to Norwich. Mason Greenwood just bringing down Lewis there on the left-hand side. So it's a free kick. I think it's Buendia about to deliver this into the box. Oh! Norwich has cleared. Godfrey has actually cleared it off Man United's line there. I've never seen that in my life. Just the reaction is just not there. Tete brings it forward. Cantwell back onto Buendia. It's incredible thing. There's a free kick, great free kick delivered in by Buendia. I think it was a flick on from either Tete or Pukki, and then yeah, clearly off his own off the Man United line, which is weird. Very weird there. Shaw here. Godfrey trying to make up his mistakes previously. It's a funny one, that. So Drumic is coming on for Pukki. So it's a great free kick in by Buendia. Cool drinks break, guys. Cool, guys, we are back, obviously, for the last, I think it's 18 minutes of the game here between Manchester United and Norwich. Man United have a corner here. Bruno Fernandes being headed out by, I think, Godfrey. Brandon Williams passes it back out to Bruno Fernandes, but it's trying to be headed there. And, yeah, it's Buendia who just is bringing about forward here for Norwich. Klurzer. Buendia back in again. Teti. Buendia's been the main source of attack here from a Norwich point of view. Tries to bring it forward here, but Brandon Williams clears it back to Romero, and Romero punts it up forward towards Igalo. Teti brings it forward. There we go, onto the left-hand side. Lewis tries to bring it in. No, Hernandez. Norwich trying to attack here. Cantwell. Oh, it's a goal from Norwich! A great strike by Cantwell there. Brilliant play, interchanged by Hernandez. Hernandez brings it forward. Brings it out to Cantwell. And it is Man United 1, Norwich 1. It is 1-1. A great little score there. A great little goal there from Cantwell. A great little shot there. I don't know what Romero was doing. Really good strike by Cantwell, but I don't know what happened with Romero there. He just decided to... It's a good strike. It's a good strike. Can say nothing less or nothing more than that. Great strike by Cantwell. And Norwich 1-1 with Man United. Man United have looked laboured. I've got to say, they have looked laboured for the last, what, best of 20 minutes? Maguire here. Hi, Prep Shop. Thank you for joining us on your own account. We go on the right-hand side here. Scotty McTee. Into Fred. Fred Greenwood back in. Igalo. Oh, unlucky there. Cantwell. Oh, it's a poor pass there by Cantwell. Really poor. on the left-hand side here. Luke Shaw. It will be a story for the papers if Norwich can beat Man United here. Rashford on the left-hand side. It's a corner to Man United here. Matic is coming on. Paul Pogba is coming on as well as Nemanja Matic. Obviously trying to get this win here. Inject a bit more attack into the team. This could be heading to extra time, guys. You never know. I don't think personally it will. Bruno Fernandes takes the corner. Good corner. Into Pogba. Actually, it was into Igalo, actually. This is Man United's last chances at a trophy, guys. Hits it back in. Teti and Igalo having a little battle here. Oh, nearly a high foot there by Pogba. Really dangerous play. Matic brings it forward. Cantwell on the left-hand side. Hernandez can bring it forward against Brandon Williams. Good little play by Cantwell there onto the left-hand side. And Bailly just calmly brings it away. Pogba streaking forward here. And he brings it perfectly onto the right-hand side for Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood on the right-hand side here. Greenwood! Oh, it was hit really well against, worked well by Greenwood. Oh, my neck is killing me, man. What's going on? It did flash to the left hand side of Tim, to the right hand side, sorry, of Tim Krul. So it's 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes to go during this match, guys. They're here, mate. They're here. The messages are here. Free kick to Norwich with 10 minutes to go. Brandon Williams just brought down Buendia there. Here we go. So Cantwell here brings it on top. Brilliant stuff. Back here on the right-hand side. Romero just punches it out there. Pogba streaking forward again here. Pass it out to Luke Shaw. Pogba little interchange passes with Bruno Fernandes here. Luke Shaw, little dummy by Bruno Fernandes. Shaw brings it well wide. Poor play by Man United there. We're literally outside the box and they just worked it backwards. Complete contrasting matches to Sheffield United, man. Just no potency from Man United at all. Cantwell's bringing it forward. I think it's been offside. Oh, it's being hit by Buendia there. Not sure if it was offside there. Maybe VAR just left it going. It would have been offside. And it's been delivered out for a throw-in. So it's just under 7 minutes normal time, guys. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's a through ball here. That's a very close there. A little slotted through ball there from Hernandez. I think Hernandez could have shot it first time. Could have shot it first time. Good tackle, nevertheless, by Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams is... I mean, Dalot was a bit more comfortable in his position at the moment than Brandon Williams. Paul Pogba just trips up Hernandez there. Ever so slightly. I agree with Jermaine Genius for the second time this game. Both teams will rather... I would rather let it go penalties as well. Poor play from Man United today. Poor play. Aaron tries to break around Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw comfortably takes it. So it's just under, I think it's about now 4 minutes to go in normal time for this match so far. Nothing really doing at all. Norwich have been a miles better side throughout this whole second half. Apart from the first goal that Man United scored. It's like Man United don't really care about the FA Cup. I'm not too sure what's going on here. The attitude during the game has been like they don't care about it. Very weird. Played miles more better against Sheffield United. Miles better against Sheffield United compared to this match. When is our next stream? Our next stream will be Liverpool versus Man City. Liverpool versus Man City will be our next stream, which will be on the 2nd of July. So you're going to wait a couple of days. Oh, Closer just held back. It's a red card for Closer. I don't think that was a red card. I think it was a yellow card. It wasn't really malicious completely, but he did hold back Elalo. Yeah, it's the last man. He's been sent off. Very weird decision there by Closer to hold it back. It's a red card back to Closer here. Yeah, it is Fahim, I agree. So is it Bruno Fernandes or Rashford? Please don't let it be Rashford. I just want to see a goal go in, so I don't need to do extra time. This match is a bit weird. Oh, Luke Shaw just hits it across. It's a corner. Maybe Norwich need to play for penalties now. Bruno Fernandes with a corner here. Luke Shaw. Really, Rashford. Luke Shaw. Igalo turns. And it's a throw into Manchester United. Pogba here on the right-hand side. Out to Brandon Williams. Pogba again. Back post here. Pogba. Back again. Pogba nearly came in back into the received pass there. Really bad decision from Klose. But to be honest, He took one for the team there. So if you can't beat the man, take him out. That's what I say.
Hell, man. Because they don't tell him anything. What are they gonna tell him? You don't go around all day long and what are you going to do?
6 minutes, just under 4 minutes left in this half.
No, he tell you, oh, but I feel better to go around.
Greenwood here.
Tell you that he's sick. He's mad, man.
Luke Shaw. Rashford, and I think it's a free kick or handball. Yeah, it's handball by Luke Shaw. Just the last minute here, guys, of the game. Bruno Fernandes had the ball here. Passes it on the left to Rashford. Here we go. Greenwood on the left-hand side. Pogba. Out to Williams. Pogba again. Hits it back post. Rashford, can he get it? Yeah, he can. Just about. Matic. Heavy touch there by Matic. Really poor here. It's just they're passing a bit sideways here, but United, Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Pogba with a Rabona. He tried to hit a Rabona pass there. But it's a good save by Tim Krul there. And Pogba just had a tasing shot here on the left-hand side. Cool, so it's extra time, guys. I will be back in a second, I think. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1. One, two, three. 1. Here, testing 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna switch you off, yeah? Huh? Yeah. We've been there at 7:29 now. Because it's kind of small, no?
If you can't beat the man, take him out. That's what I say. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Two, three. 1. So, guys, extra time just kicking off here at the Carrow Road. Manchester United 1, Norwich 1. So, guys, extra time just kicking off here at the Carrow Road.
Although you are fully, although you are
Bailly.
I want to remind you that
Maguire brings it forward here. Onto the left hand side, Luke Shaw.
Take note of that and what he said, man. I'm gonna put that in. Now let's see what I put
yeah.
before we fade.
Pogba.
I say those who carry the
So Man United are just here, second minute into the extra time. Bruno Fernandes bring it back. Rashford brings it nicely away, and it's a good save by Tim Krul.
What are you cooking?
Perhaps.
Bruno Fernandes about to take this corner here.
Take it out, put it in. And mix it up with sauce for the thing.
Pogba back out here.
I have to keep him saying the same thing. Holy man.
Yeah, it's sick. You kind of, they don't speak, you know what I mean? But he's afraid.
Bueno, pues vamos a cuidar el agua.
Yeah, they want to mix it together. It's actually the juice like a.
Nice, really nice taste.
Cool, guys, just sorting something out because I may need to leave the stream earlier. I may need to leave the stream earlier. I need to do something at the moment. Not sure about the games, guys, but Martial's coming on, guys. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm finishing it at 1-1. I'm not sure what the rest of the score would be. So I'll leave the stream running anyway. And yeah, it is 1-1 currently during the match.